Welcome to VeloView and thank you for joining me once again. Today I am going to take you through a full deep dive into the brand new 2026 Renault Clio, a car that is shaping up to be one of the most important launches in the small car segment. Renault has always had a special place in the world of compact hatchbacks, and the Clio is arguably the jewel in their crown, with millions sold worldwide and a reputation for blending style, practicality and affordability. For 2026, Renault is taking the Clio into its sixth generation, and what we are getting is not just a facelift but an entirely new model built on an evolved version of the CMF-B platform. This means we're looking at improvements in driving dynamics, efficiency, safety and technology, while still staying true to the Clio's mission of being accessible and fun to drive. The first thing that stands out is the design. Renault has pushed the Clio into a sharper, more confident visual language. The front end takes inspiration from the recent Embleme concept, with a wider, bolder grille, sleeker LED headlights and a sculpted hood that gives the car a more athletic look. The bumper has been reworked with more aggressive lines, and the stance of the car feels lower and sportier than before. Around the sides you'll notice that the trademark hidden rear door handles at the C-pillar are still there, keeping that coupe-like appearance that has been a Clio hallmark for years. The roofline itself is slightly lower, designed to improve aerodynamics, and at the back the taillights are sharper and slimmer, complemented by a more pronounced diffuser and roof spoiler that give the car a sportier finish. Spy shots and early renders confirm that Renault is aiming to make the Clio stand out not just as a city runabout but as a design statement within its class. When it comes to engines, Renault has taken a clear strategic decision to move the Clio away from being a purely petrol-driven car. While we won't see a full electric Clio just yet, the company is focusing on hybridization. This is in line with stricter European emissions regulations and Renault's broader plan to bridge the gap between traditional petrol engines and a fully electric future. The 2026 Clio will be offered in a mix of petrol, mild hybrid and full hybrid options, though no plug-in hybrids are planned. Expect the entry level to be a 1.0-liter three-cylinder petrol unit delivering around 100 horsepower, followed by a 1.2-liter micro-hybrid with roughly 115 horsepower. Renault will also continue to offer an LPG-powered variant known as the Eco-G with around 120 horsepower for markets where LPG is popular. The flagship option is set to be a new 1.8-liter four-cylinder hybrid system paired with an electric motor, delivering a combined output of around 160 horsepower. That setup will make the Clio not just efficient but also one of the quicker cars in its class, giving drivers a lively experience behind the wheel while still keeping fuel consumption and emissions impressively low. This variety of engines means Renault is covering a wide range of buyers. Those who want a cheap, simple and economical commuter can stick with the entry-level petrol. Those who are environmentally conscious and want better efficiency will likely go for the hybrids. And for people who want something a little different, the LPG version provides another option. What's key is that Renault has made sure the Clio doesn't alienate buyers who aren't ready to go fully electric while still aligning with future regulations. It's a balanced approach that makes sense for 2026. Step inside and the Clio takes another big leap forward. Previous generations have already impressed with their interior quality, but the 2026 model raises the bar with a completely digital cockpit. The dashboard will feature a digital instrument cluster sitting alongside a large infotainment screen, running Renault's latest Android automotive-based software. This system will provide built-in Google Maps, Google Assistant and access to apps directly on the screen, putting the Clio on par with much more expensive vehicles in terms of technology. Connectivity is a major focus with wireless smartphone integration, over-the-air updates and plenty of customization options for the driver's digital environment. Materials are expected to be softer and more premium, with more recycled and sustainable elements used throughout, reflecting Renault's wider environmental goals. Cabin space will remain competitive, with clever packaging to ensure that even though the Clio remains a compact hatchback, it doesn't feel cramped. Boot space is expected to stay in the region of 350 liters, which is generous for the segment and suitable for daily use or small family needs. Driving dynamics are set to improve thanks to the updated CMF-B platform. Engineers have worked on reducing weight while improving rigidity, meaning better handling and safety. The hybrid systems will also add a new dimension to driving with smoother power delivery and quieter operation in city environments where the electric motor will take more of the strain. Renault has built a reputation for making cars that feel agile and enjoyable to drive, and the new Clio should continue that tradition while also adding a layer of refinement that will make longer journeys more comfortable. Expect improvements in ride quality thanks to suspension tweaks and better noise insulation. Safety will also be enhanced, with more driver assistance features becoming standard, such as adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, emergency braking with pedestrian and cyclist detection, and a 360-degree camera system on higher trims. It's worth mentioning the positioning of the Clio in the market. The small car segment is highly competitive, with rivals like the Toyota Yaris, Volkswagen Polo and Peugeot 208 all vying for dominance. Each of these cars has its strengths, but the Clio aims to combine the best elements into one package: bold design, efficient hybrid technology, a high-tech cabin and a price that should remain accessible. Renault knows that the Clio has been a bestseller across Europe for decades, so the challenge here is to maintain that broad appeal while moving the car into a new era. From everything we've seen so far, the 2026 Clio looks like it has the right ingredients to remain a leader. Another interesting angle is how the new Clio fits into Renault's wider lineup. The company already offers the Renault 5 as a small electric hatchback, which means the Clio can afford to focus on hybrids without overlapping too much. This gives customers a choice: go for the retro-styled, fully electric Renault 5 if you want zero emissions, or choose the new Clio if you prefer the versatility of hybrid powertrains. It's a smart strategy that ensures Renault has an option for everyone in the small car segment. In terms of release timing, the Clio will make its public debut at the Munich Motor Show in 2025 before going on sale in early 2026. Pricing has not been confirmed, but it is expected to start competitively to maintain its mass market appeal, likely in the range of €18,000 to €20,000 for entry-level versions, climbing higher for the hybrid and range-topping trims. Renault will also likely offer sporty-looking RS line variants with sharper styling cues, bigger wheels and interior upgrades, although a full Renault Sport hot hatch version is less certain given the company's focus on electrification. Overall, the 2026 Renault Clio represents an evolution that feels like the right move at the right time. It's modern, efficient and stylish, but still retains the core strengths that have made the Clio one of the best-selling cars in Europe. By offering multiple powertrain options, a cutting-edge interior, and a striking design inspired by Renault's latest concepts, the Clio is setting itself up to remain a favorite among city drivers and small families alike. Thank you so much for watching this in-depth review of the upcoming 2026 Renault Clio. I hope this helped you get a clear picture of what to expect when it arrives. If you enjoyed the video and want more detailed car reviews and automotive insights, make sure to subscribe to my channel, VeloView, and stay tuned for more exciting content coming your way.